Hey guys, welcome back. Marix here, and today we have Surge 2 review, and I will in the background play the game. As you can see, my save file shows core level 51 and 10 hours playtime. Well, at this moment when I'm recording this, there's added more, but the play file I have from the time being, so that will be it. And in the background there will be the gameplay, so you can see how it goes. But my original, well, official review is I think I'm ready. I'm kind of ready because I've played I think by the map at least half of the time, and as you can see, you're still playing this exoskeleton, which is pretty nice and all that. Long story short, I can't find anything new in this game from the Surge first version, the first game. It's the same. It's the outfit, it's the core, power core needs to be used. It's the same energy. Energy can be used for boosting you up or healing. Weapons can be upgraded like every part of your exoskeleton. Exoskeleton, when you have all the parts from one style, for example, yeah, I'm not showing, but basically I have this yellow, I don't recall the name of it, but anyhow I have two set bonuses for 3 parts and all 6 parts, which is both hands, both feet, body and helmet, so 6 parts. And yeah, you can get parts from cutting them off from enemies. Various enemies drop various I think here I will find the new pieces and different skill, the levels of gear. So regarding that, there's nothing new. There's nothing that new that potentially... No, there was a drone before. Turrets, you can place turrets and such things, but the rest of that is exactly the same. And I just... It's not a bad thing, because the Surge general, the idea is hack and slash, basically advanced level, Dark Souls, tech mode, I don't know how to call it. So for the game being the same as the first version of the game, it's not a big problem. It's kind of, well, what was expected. But there are some changes, and I don't know why, but I'm the only one who has issues with it. And the issues is being, I don't know why, but I have at least the feeling that graphics are not as good. I mean, you know, the game, kinda, this is the newer version, it just came out, I don't know, a week ago. I will skip this one part because this is really one of the things mentioned in other reviews. For such game, there's so many talking. For example, there will be 3 guys. I'm just talking everything in, getting the information, and it's like there's no huge options. It's basically just they could lay it out and let me get back to slashing, right? It's kind of a bit too much, because on every step you go and there's someone speaking. Let me cut ahead. The 3rd guy, I find my update. I think, yeah, I'm just checking if there's... Yep, nowhere else to go. Yeah, fine. And yeah, so you can see in the background the more of the hack and slash in progress. Keep in mind, when I play this is the first time I'm stepping right now. It's everything new, so I'm playing super careful, just so I'm not dying too much for the video. So for example, this statue coming live, and it's like, okay, something new. Okay, this is a big guy. And you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to find a piece of his limbs that are not protected, but as you can see everywhere there's a little shield, which basically means it's, well, there's not a single, usually for every enemy there's at least some, hopefully 1 or 2 parts which are not protected. They don't have headgear or leg gear or something, then you target those. But this guy, this is not an ordinary guy, so it hits hard. And then yeah. Anyways, about the game. what was absolutely hilarious. I was just checking and I wanted to see if I remember something wrong or how in my head the Surge first had better video quality at least, right? I cut off one of his hands. Cool. And I went back to Surge first and then just in Steam to see the graphics and everything, and it's pretty much the same, but will be some differences. And one of my favorite comments, I just saw reviews and one guy was actually writing, it was just too hilarious for me not to tackle this one point. His point was Surge in general is he doesn't like the game because there are so many shortcuts, and basically the map is not just one stupid tunnel approach, but it's really tied together where you progress in story, and whenever there's some, let's say, minor area clear or something, there's always a door that opens up and you can get back to starting point right immediately. Basically there's like starting point and loops after loops, not just loops, there's up and down and tunnels and lifts and everything, but the idea is it's not one single tunnel. For me it still is really highly appreciated that it's not one stupid go straight but it's going in loops and coming back and opening doors and lifts and everything. It's super cool in my opinion. And in that review in Steam, there's the guy who said it's too complicated, I don't like it, and I'm like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ, you're asking for plainly stupid tunnel game? Like, no, you are not. I don't want to get rude, but so it's awesome. For example, you see currently this map is a huge park where different 3 trails are going, but at the end of the trail, which is far away from starting point, there is some little bridge or something that opens up when you clear it all and you get back here, and when you need to go back further, then doors are open and it loops together. It makes a huge area that you can go around. You see this lift currently, it was not working. I need to enable it from the top, then it will be working. So it's, in my opinion, super cool. I like it. I like where it's the spoiler alert, I'm approaching the area where the story progresses. There is no huge spoilers in general, but whenever you see this, there's a little theme where basically I'm trying to track down that kid, and there's small episodes what happened in here. For example, yeah, she was here, so something. I don't know if it's actually possible to spoil anything, because every time you see such little episodes, there's someone is catching her and she's running away, and afterwards you always get some new weapon, which is cool, just like that. And whenever I'm there, let me pause it right here. So this is all my weapon set, and one cool thing that's something new. You see there is a little stars. My favorite weapons. I marked 3 of them because this is super fast. This has higher damage. No, this has higher damage, but it's big spear. And in general, in middle of fight, with one click, you can circles them through. And as you can see, this is the new weapon I just picked up. So this is something a little bit updated, but in general, I don't see any value of switching from your best weapon to something. I don't know. Just maybe just me, but anyways. So yeah, that's that. And I'm just checking what it is, and it's really slow, so I will not even bother upgrading the weapon I just got, and that's it. So yeah, now there I will be running some areas, but let me switch back somewhere. Alright, there's some more fights so you can see. So one might complain about Surge 2 is, tell me what you want, but oh, I will die, I will so die. No, not yet. Is whenever there's a sequence. Oh yeah, I'm dying. Yes, I died. whenever you cut off one of the limbs, the camera finds, you can basically, it's your control, you can see from whatever angle you want that slow-mo when you cut off the hand, for example. I don't find that camera movement and too, I don't know how to put it. It's bad. It's simply bad. Let's put it in this way. I reviewed the Surge 1, where this execution, when it happens, the camera is somehow zoomed out and you see the whole happening, and it's pretty not hilarious, but it's just gore, obviously, cutting off blood and everything, but you see how it happens. Like, wow! At the first I was like super excited. Here the camera is too near, and many times your camera just ends up in some kind of box behind some enemy. You don't see nothing. There's no cuts and anything. It varies from weapons, because, for example, if I cut limbs off with this spear, then I'd say it's pretty good animations. But if you wear those two-handers I had, when it's really close, it's everything jammed together, and whenever this slow-mo happens, it's bad. You can't see shit there. That's something I was quite, let's say, annoyed. And besides that, one of the things you probably have noticed already, especially for you in the corner, you see there's a frame counter. I have it set for 100 I believe, frames, but the problem is I never reach it. And the issue is, currently I'm not whole map happens in the park, but I'm just thinking, when there was a city map, there was burning cars and everything, so there was still some quite graphics heavy elements there. For example, here, all this grass and trees, water. Okay, water is pretty bad, but in general, you see the graphics. It's my 1070 just now, when I'm standing still, reaches 60. Okay, another thing, this is OBS is in a background recording my gameplay, which also takes some resources. So when I play without any other program running in the background, it is some 10 frames better. But the issue is it drops down some. For example, here, where it's a combat heavy, you jump around and turn camera, you see it's pretty bad. Even if it's 10 frames better, it's still just barely over 60. Which, okay, let's blame the map for it, but yeah, I don't know. Of course, problem is at my side, my poor computer, and I don't have the latest 2080 Super and such, but in general the game is quite simple, let's say, and the graphics is not, I don't know. I would expect better optimization, I think, so everything we see here could run with, I don't know, a little bit better frames per second, but okay, that's my problem, because I don't have a good computer. Let's put it in this way. You just know what to expect, right? See, I don't know if I will stand still at the moment, but whenever you stand still and you're not moving around, which is rarely, frames, of course, is good, but whenever there's a action, which is most of the time when you play, as you see, this head cutting off was quite good executed. But if you try to cut off with other weapons, it's bad. You see, 63 frames. All right. Anyways, that's the issue. And actually, I wanted to make this video already last week, and whenever I was like, okay, now I will sit down and record and voiceover everything, I just ended up again 4 or 5 hours playing the game and not recording anything. So I managed to hunt down 4 bosses, I think, at the moment, 2 big bosses and 2 mini bosses. But anyways, why I'm stopped is this is pretty cool. I just got new implants. And implants, as in previous, whenever you have a core, then it opens up how many implants you can use, the higher you can see whenever my core level will be 60, another will open, then 70, 80, 90 basically. Then I can use a lot of those implants. And those implants, it basically depends on your playstyle, because I have one health, another health, this is core boost, this is more scraps, this is actually another healing implant. I can trade them off with better fighting skills, with better damage, with more bullets, with there's so and you can swap them out anytime. You don't need to go back anywhere, which is quite cool, because whenever there was one area where I encountered there was heavy acid, and then basically I swapped out one of the least needed and swapped in poison protection, just like that, in the middle of fight, just pausing, swapping out and continuing. And yeah, I just wanted to show you how it's. Yeah, I just checked the new implant. Not cool. I keep running. All right, and the last thing, let me just switch over in the gameplay. I think it was somewhere here, I guess. Yes, here. I just died a lot, right? I will admit it. This is, yeah, I started 51 core power. I have some metal scraps that I'm returning, and this is the upgrade screen. So you can see these I am wearing at the moment, and I can upgrade basically everything. That's why I was dying a lot, and I was like, probably let's upgrade my defense gear, because I'm dying a lot. It's not my fault. My skill is too low. That's not a problem. Problem is in the game. The gear is the problem. Okay, so that's obvious. And I think, yeah, I will upgrade. I was looking maybe some weapon upgrades also. I think I did the right choice. I don't remember, but anyways, I'm just checking the damage. You see, it shows how much damage it will be when it's upgraded. So you can predict. Not every weapon is equal. There's a lot of weapons with so little damage. I don't know. Most of them will never be upgraded. So yeah, I'm upgrading this one, and then I'm like, okay, I need to upgrade some gear. And for gear is, oh yeah, implants also can be upgraded. At the bottom you can see materials required. You need 3 of them. I have 7 of them, so I can upgrade both of these. Boom, that's it. And as you can see, let me just pause. No, yeah, can I pause it? So I have defense 61, and the upgrade will actually boost it only by 3 points. So that's why I was considering it. There's not a big boost, but anyways, that's why I was already looking for another, maybe totally another set. But this set I'm currently wearing is the highest defense. So yeah, and this, what I'm constructing is Gaia. I need it for quest full set, so that's why I'm building it. Anyways, I just wanted to quickly jump here so you can see how I can turn from second level gear parts, downgrade, and then just because you need to craft first level, then you upgrade to second, third, and one by one. And as you can see, fully completed. I have upgraded weapon, but I think I died still a lot here. So yeah, this is it. This is that. This is my review. I will not probably make a full review with graphics, sound, and everything, because there's quite a lot of complaints. But the game received upgrade. I think a few days back they released first patch, which fixed one of the really messed up sound errors. There was just sound error in the loop whenever you talk with this one guy, and some crashes and some updates. So the game receives, maybe, yeah, it will be improved even when I make a full review. But so far, game is the same. Of course, there's a new map and everything. And one thing that I'm really missing from the first one. Whenever you started the Surge, the first game, obviously they needed to explain what's going on, what's happening. There was actually the first scene when this exoskeleton was drilled in the your protege body, and it's like, gee, it was really painful to watch. And there you had this anger that what they did to me. Then you in here you just start like that, and then it's like, okay, we are not drilling anything in you, just yeah, go. I don't know, for me this, I like the thing that I'm trying to find this little girl, that at least some story, but the beginning definitely for the first game was way better. So I'm still, I don't know, the game probably is not selling as much, at least for me. I don't know what I expected, some more new tools, some, I don't know, features, some, I don't know what, but what we have is exactly the same, just a new story. At least that's, as far as I can see, there's not a huge difference, alright? And then, I don't know. I enjoyed playing, to be fair, but it's for you, for yourself. My probably just the last words for the game. It is $60, euros, dollars, whenever you, where are you located. I'd say it's a bit too much for that thing. It's a full price, $60. And for full price, I would ask for something more, not just the same Surge 1 with this new story. So that's probably, well, I'd say not disappointed, but I would suggest for you guys to wait until you get some sale or something like that. Because for 40 bucks, I would say grab it. It's fun. Ridiculous ways with different weapons to cut off limbs. It's what I like in this game in the first place. But currently, full price for, yeah. Okay, I'm already complaining too much, but just my advice would be to wait for a sale. It will be on sale definitely, because I don't see huge replayability here. Why? Because you can swap out weapons and just, or different implants, and go again. And whenever you use any of healing stations, all the enemies are basically everything in the world resets. So you can run down, kill everyone with spear, then change a spear, reset, and do again and again. There's absolutely no reason to play this game second time. At least so far I can't imagine what would be a reason to play again this exact same game. So still, it's full price, you know. Anyways, yeah guys, I will close the video. It's already way too long, no one will watch so far, but if someone managed so far, clicking like and subscribing and sharing definitely helps for others that are thinking about buying this game. And yeah, we'll meet in next videos for sure, and this game definitely will receive at least, I hope, one more video, and hopefully I will be not again playing just without recording anything. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This was Morris, and we will meet in next videos. Cheers.